A newly leaked photo has started making waves online, giving drone fans an unexpected glimpse into what could be the flight interface of the upcoming DJI Avatar 360. The image appears to show the screen of a controller running a special version of DJI's flight app, and it quietly reveals several interesting details about how this new drone might actually operate in the real world. Another interesting detail appears in the recording settings displayed on the screen. The interface reads Res and FPS 6K 25, which indicates video recording at 6K resolution with 25 frames per second. This detail has sparked some debate because earlier speculation suggested the drone might capture 8K 360 footage. Seeing 6K instead raises several possibilities. It could simply be an early prototype running unfinished software. Another theory is that the drone may switch to a lower resolution mode in darker environments to improve image quality. There is also the chance that earlier rumors about 8K recording were overly optimistic. Unlike the traditional drone interface that displays a forward-facing camera feed, this screen shows something very different. Instead of looking straight ahead, the display presents a fully stitched spherical view of the surrounding environment. In other words, the entire scene around the drone is captured at once. The interface includes visible grid lines and a centered crosshair, suggesting that the pilot is seeing a complete 360-degree perspective during flight. This type of view indicates that footage can likely be reframed later in editing, allowing creators to choose any angle after recording rather than deciding it during the flight. The leaked screen also reveals some flight telemetry. A small label in Chinese translates to "in flight," confirming the drone was actively airborne when the image was taken. The data shows the drone hovering steadily with zero movement speed, positioned about 28 meters above the ground and roughly 141 meters from its home point. GPS reception looks extremely strong, with a lock on 36 satellites. The controller display also hints at advanced connectivity, as a small 4G signal icon appears on the screen. This suggests the drone may use DJI's enhanced transmission system to maintain a stable connection during flight. Battery information is visible as well. The drone had 74% power remaining, with an estimated flight time of 13 minutes and 28 seconds left. Based on that estimate, total flight time may land somewhere around 18 minutes. That figure is noticeably lower than earlier rumors suggesting 25 to 30 minutes of endurance. However, if this image truly comes from a prototype unit, the final production version could still see improvements before launch. The comparison between this drone and the Antigravity A1 has also become a major talking point. The A1 is designed specifically for 360-degree capture and reportedly supports 8K recording at 30 frames per second, along with additional high frame rate modes that make reframing footage smoother. On paper, that gives the A1 a clear advantage when it comes to raw capture quality. However, the Avatar 360 may not be trying to win purely on resolution. Instead, DJI appears to be blending immersive 360 recording with the aggressive flying style typically associated with FPV drones. If that's the goal, recording at 6K could be a strategic balance that allows the drone to handle both fast-paced flight performance and immersive capture without overloading the system. Let's talk about some pros and cons side of Antigravity A1. The Antigravity A1 is introduced as the world's first true 360-degree drone. Instead of pointing a single camera in one direction, it captures everything around it. This production model has already been tested for several weeks to evaluate its real-world performance. The drone is available in multiple bundles, including the Infinity Bundle for users who want the complete package. Starting with the unboxing experience, the drone comes with a shoulder carrying bag that makes it easier to transport during travel. There is also an additional protective case designed specifically for the drone to keep it safe while moving from one location to another. The drone itself features a foldable and compact design. This makes it easy to store and carry without taking up much space. Even with its advanced camera system, the drone weighs under 249 grams, which is important because it helps avoid stricter drone regulations in many regions. Despite the lightweight body, it can still handle wind speeds up to 10.7 meters per second, which falls into level 5 wind resistance. For safety, the drone includes obstacle sensors on the front as well as additional sensors on the bottom. When the system detects an obstacle, the drone can automatically brake to prevent a collision. However, it will stop instead of navigating around the object. The camera system is the highlight of the Antigravity A1. It uses two 360-degree cameras positioned on the top and bottom of the drone. This design allows the drone itself to disappear from the final footage, creating a floating camera effect. The drone can record 8K 360-degree video at 30 frames per second, which provides extremely detailed footage. It also supports 4K slow-motion recording at 100 frames per second for smoother action shots. The cameras use a relatively large 1/1.28-inch sensor, which helps capture more detail and better colors. Image quality includes strong color saturation and good dynamic range. There is no flat color profile for advanced color grading, but users still get manual controls such as shutter speed and ISO adjustments. The maximum ISO is 6400, although footage in very dark conditions may introduce some noise. To protect the camera lenses, the drone uses deployable landing legs that keep the lower camera away from the ground when landing. The lenses themselves are also replaceable, and a repair kit is available if they become scratched. The drone includes useful lighting as well. A front status light shows the drone's condition, with green indicating normal operation and red warning of a low battery. There is also an auxiliary light on the bottom that helps with night flying. For storage, the drone includes 20 gigabytes of internal memory along with a memory card slot for additional storage. Charging and data transfer are handled through a USB-C port. Battery performance depends on which battery you use. The standard battery provides around 20 to 22 minutes of flight time. A larger, high-capacity battery can extend that up to 39 minutes. The multi-battery charger can charge 3 batteries at once and includes a display showing each battery's percentage. The system also includes FPV vision goggles weighing about 340 grams. These goggles have a separate battery worn around the neck, offering about 2.5 hours of runtime. Inside the goggles are dual 1-inch micro OLED displays that provide a clear and immersive view. They also include adjustable diopter settings for vision correction and an anti-fog system. The transmission range reaches up to 10 kilometers under FCC conditions and around 6 kilometers under CE regulations. The goggles even include a small front display that allows people nearby to see what the pilot is viewing. Control is handled through a motion controller. Pulling the trigger moves the drone forward, and there are 2 flight modes, free motion and FPV mode. The controller also includes buttons for takeoff, recording, emergency braking, and different speed levels, including a fast sport mode that reaches 16 meters per second. The biggest advantage of a 360-degree drone is flexibility. Pilots can look in any direction while flying because the drone's movement and viewing direction are separate. This allows creators to fly first and frame later, meaning they can adjust the camera angle during editing instead of worrying about perfect framing in the air. The drone also includes smart features like Deep Track for tracking people or vehicles, Sky Genie for automated cinematic movements, and SkyPath for waypoint flights. Safety features such as Return to Home activate automatically if the signal is lost or the battery becomes low. In addition to standard video recording, the drone supports slow-motion video and a 55-megapixel photo mode that saves images in JPEG format. All these features together make the Antigravity A1 a unique step forward in drone technology, especially for creators who want maximum flexibility when capturing aerial footage.